to see if there was anybody else that was associated with her.
Okay, there you have it, a live news conference out of Akron. All eyes on Cleveland this afternoon.
That's
now Akron,
right
now Talmadge. Pretty good information coming out of this one here in Summit County from the health officials there. Still a lot of gray areas when it comes to the Ebola patient here who flew from Cleveland to Dallas on Monday night, landing in Dallas at 8:16. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention would like you to call them if you were on that flight, 1143, or on the flight on Friday from Dallas to Cleveland, 1142. That number, we're going to have it pulled up here. The CDC is 1-800-CDC-INFO. Again, 1-800-CDC-INFO. What did we learn out of Akron? All right. We're talking about 29-year-old Amber Vincent here. She is a graduate of Akron's Firestone High School, also a graduate of Kent State University, the healthcare worker who has now been confirmed to have Ebola. She was here for a long weekend visiting family and friends, not in Akron, as Mayor Don Plasquelic very vehemently put. She was visiting folks in Talmadge. Newer information also coming out of that news conference that a family member, they would not confirm the gender. Was it a mom, dad, boyfriend? We don't know. A family member has self-quarantined after the visit.
But again, one arrest that we know of so far. Overall, this has been peaceful. It's not clear, Gabe, how long this will be going on.
Jennifer, I'm getting a live picture right now. You can see the protesters. Okay. They have actually moved onto what appears to be the 9th Street exit ramp off of the Shoreway, right in front of First Energy Stadium and the Rock Hall. These are live pictures here. Yes, so anybody traveling westbound on the Shoreway hoping to get off in the downtown area, you will not get through because you can see, as Jennifer clearly explained to us, we've got dozens, if not about 100 protesters blocking off the 9th Street exit ramp and into the downtown area. So again, thanks for the live report there, Jennifer. Well, we'll check back in with you a little bit later and we'll see where this group moves as they continue a peaceful protest in downtown Cleveland. Thanks, Jennifer, so much. All right, we are back in just a couple of minutes. Stay close.
Cleveland's own Fox 8 News.
We begin with breaking news here on Fox 8 News at 4 o'clock. These are live pictures courtesy of Skyfox. A nasty accident on I-90 eastbound right in the Rocky River, Westlake area. You can see some semis involved in that. And you can see that all of I-90 eastbound as you are heading into the Cleveland area. If you're out west and you're heading eastbound into the Cleveland area, take another way because I-90 eastbound is closed. Two tractor trailers, real mess out there. Welcome back to Fox 8 News at 4 o'clock. These are live pictures just outside of First Energy Stadium. We have camera crews following a group of protesters here. It's the fallout from Ferguson. There's a very large group of protesters in downtown Cleveland right now, very upset, making a peaceful protest, trying to get their message out there that we will not stand for this. They were saying earlier, they were chanting Black Lives Matter. Again, this is the fallout from Ferguson. And earlier today, we heard from Michael Brown's family. Michael Brown Sr. We also heard from the Reverend Al Sharpton, and he said earlier today during a live news conference, he said after the indictment was not handed down on the police officer yesterday, he said, "You have broken our hearts, but not our backs. The investigation will continue." A large group of people now looking for an indictment federally in the Michael Brown Jr. case. Again, that's where the 18-year-old young man was shot and killed by a white police officer in Ferguson, Missouri. There's a live picture courtesy of Skyfox. You can see the group there. This is the 9th Street exit ramp if you're heading westbound into the downtown area off of the Shoreway. As you can see, they are blocking traffic in both directions to the Shoreway. Again, this is right in front of the Rock Hall and First Energy Stadium. They are moseying around. They started their protest at 3 o'clock today in the public square area, and they've moseyed on down to the Shoreway. And as you can see, they are just peacefully standing there, getting their message out that Black Lives Matter. The system, the process needs to change. That was the message earlier out of Ferguson as Michael Brown's family and his attorney made it very clear that they were very upset with the prosecutor and the prosecution process in Ferguson when the white officer was not indicted on any type of charge last night. Again, I don't have to explain to you what happened as you watch live coverage beginning at about 9 o'clock last night in Ferguson, where more than 13 buildings were set on fire, 80 some arrests. Now, these protests in downtown Cleveland so far have been pretty peaceful, but as Fox 8's Jennifer Jordan told us about 15 minutes ago, there was one arrest here, but this protest seems to be on the move in the downtown Cleveland area. Again, Route 2, that's just off the Shoreway. You can see this peaceful protest is blocking off both lanes of traffic. On the exit ramp there, you can see there's plenty of police coverage. Again, live pictures here, Sky Fox. You can see we're looking at about a group of maybe 100, maybe 150 or so, getting their message out. Black Lives Matter. Again, a lot of folks are still very upset here in the Cleveland area after the shooting of a 12-year-old boy at the Kudell Rec Center on Saturday afternoon. That happened at about 3:30. This story that has a lot of raw emotion still at this hour is that the boy was reaching for a gun when police told him to put his hands down, put his hands up, and stand down. He did not do that. Police fired on him. The 12-year-old boy, Tamir Rice, was shot and killed.
It's a celebration.
Welcome back to Fox 8 News in the morning. You're looking live at Times Square. Boy, it's going to be a party there in, what, 48 hours?
Yep. Tis time. You know, that party's been going on a long time in New York City.
Yes. And
110 years.
You're right, 1904.
I just grabbed that fact out of my mind.
I got another one for you.
What's that?
There was no ball.
No ball in 1904?
There were fireworks, though.
Oh.
Yep.
You are so wise. How'd you know that?
Wise beyond her years.
Look at that live picture. That's not a bad morning. And
no, it
Big
keeps
Apple?
moving. They keep showing us everything.
Got to get
There's
in
a lot
place
of
by
things.
3 p.m. to enjoy the big party.
Have you
Gotta
been
be
there for New Year's Eve?
No.
I haven't either.
I would enjoy kissing strangers, you know, on the streets, but
Right.
I think I'm just going to take a pass and stay here.
You sure?
In Cleveland. Yeah.
You can kiss strangers in Cleveland.
I guess
They
you're
like
right.
that.